Hey mateys, this is Scurvy Scouts and Pirates of the Caribbean film series. Simon here, and what happens there? Jesse came home from Julia's graduated from the college for a 4-year degree, and Corn just picked up from the Mark's department, and just about spending the night here for the 1 to 2 days. And Julia knows about who loves her. I love you. She says I love you. Give him a kiss. Give him a hug. Give him a hug. And thank you very much. And the coming in says I will hope they're gonna miss you. If you'll come up about 2 or 3 weeks. And we have the vacancies and the reactions. This is called about reactions. And for the same thing, they have no idea. Justin need to just rob them for the I am psychopath. You should have not been listened to. Psycho dad Jeff noticed about his sons Jesse. He knows about Psycho series. Everything could be problem and after the for the last 2 weeks, Big Brother helped Big Brother the new house, and something knows about he moved there about just a couple of minutes, couple of many times, and couple after sometimes you need to actually what do you know and something who moves there. I did not know something wrong with it. Something matter what happens. Who robbed the Jesse's room? Just all the stuff, all the stuffs, all the computers, all the live streams, all the beds, all the furniture stuff. Just all I need to know is noticed about just rob the TV. I'm not sure. It's just as the vacancies, under just A and Q, just many of them. As noticed, all I noticed is know as call is gonna be called Uncle Larry. As one of his problem for the RV trailer is notice what happened. He could be the puts his hat on. I did not know. I didn't know the just watching the YouTube thing. I just wanted to know. I thinking about driving back home for the misplaced and from the Julia's graduation from the Mark's apartment, and the Buzz came over from the house, and it's ordered to play this game. He tries to fight over for Jeff, and he tries to get out there. He tries to kick him out, and he leaves now. He says goodbye with his friend. Right now he starts talking to the dad, talking to the his dad Jeff. His others said about Jeffrey knows that talking about his texting him, texting for Jesse, texting his mom Teresa and Aunt Jackie, Melissa and uncle. His name is George, and talking to his dad Jeff. He noticed about how to say I love each other. I've even noticed about I really loved her, and noticed that you usually gonna need very likely. I love it, and notice that I each other is looks gonna be mad at each other. It's gonna be robbed. It's gonna be gas. It's gonna be grasped. And Jesse hits his stuff to the live streams, computers, the games, the Xbox 360, and the couch, the beds, and TVs, and all this stuff. All I know is notice about just robbing about one day. He should have not been. It should have noticed about who staying home, but just in one day. It could be only way. It could be they come home very carefully, and custody battle is fights over for Uncle Larry and his psycho dad just going on away, just over about just getting out of for escaped, and somehow. And Jeff takes Jesse for home, and he follows him for once a reason, once in the honking, and what he says, "Hold on!" He yells into the car. His dad. Once to having a notice, one of them has a YouTube play button. I did not notice it about the one of the reasons. One of them has no more reasons it could be telling anybody, as no one's gonna tell secrets. It's one of the tells the secrets. It is wonderful. Everything could be. All I have to do is you need actually to get to the practice as slow as A&Q questions. Sometimes Alexander Daddario from Imagine Dragons, radioactive for the last 4 years, and just very interesting. We almost there for about last 3 years, and Logan Lerman just graduated for last year from college, and from a high school for 2011, and he has he has idea for his stories, and Brandon T. Jackson is 32, and she's 30. From Baywatch, and she knows that the three girls Baywatches, and three boys from the six characters on the cast on for those movies. Most of them called Central Intelligence for Kevin Hart, and those are Fast 7 and Fast 8. Will think about it and really knows it, really thinks about it, really thinks to happen. I tried to watch it. Colossal music trailer is Awakening from the Jungle Book TV spots. Is Baloo, Bagheera, Shere Khan, Raksha, Rama, Akela, Gray as the baby wolf, as the wolf cubs, and Colonel Healthy, and looks kind of same thing about Jamie Dornan as Colonel Healthy from the Elephant as his nose as a soldier. Is Hannah Taunton as Winifred, and the female elephant and came here from here. It just came to be friends and families, and the animals could be heard about. Lots of animals just heard about me for Water Truth of the Peace Walk, and notice that it feels many times, and show them somehow about hunting grounds, and not the hunting ground. It's not actual for the normal reasons it can be to tell us anybody, and my friend Derek just went out for the wedding for Taylor's Gilday, and she loves for to be the kiss and wife and husband, and Derek Tevet and Taylor Gilday Tevet. She's gonna be with the children for anyone who could be one's wonderful reasons, and she's like he says some wonderful great things, and nobody's perfect, and I love to watch yesterday for about the wedding with Michaela Gilday and her sister Taylor, and Derek and Theodore temporarily. Sometimes we're actually during the nominees and Oscar rewards is about Matthew McConaughey from True Detective, Interstellar, and Now You See Me from second movie for Woody Harrelson, and Zombieland, and it could be 2009 movie is awesome. It looks awesome, and those are the Who guys that are very in characters. Beauty and the Beast 2017, March 17, 2017. As long as I could at the same 17th, and into the days, into the year, and Disney villains is called Gaston, acted by Luke Evans from The Hobbit second and third movie, Dracula Untold, and Fast and the Furious 6. If the movies be coming out for the wolves that came out for the Dead Forest, came in the snow, the Dead Forest, Dead Trees. I'm not sure the transformator from John Adams to the Beast. It's noticed as longest as wild as the African lion, and grizzly bear, black bears, and Bengal tiger, and minotaur, and water buffalo. And sure, I'm not very unsure. I think unsure is this idea. And the Beast will try to do so. Meet Bell. He's tried to the touches with the red rose. It's a single rose to the ones that after the old woman. He didn't notice that for the lady tried to apologize for True Prince John. I mentioned to have the old woman just needed to go away from the castle. No idea that it could be I'm not gonna be supposed to something. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, mateys, don't forget to subscribe for more contents, links, descriptions, type it out for the long stories, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, gaming channel, Google, and Twitch. And those of you guys very invited to watch it about Beauty and the Beast 2017 teaser trailer, and Go have some scene about Emma Watson for Belle, Dan Stevens as John Adams the Beast, Luke Evans as Gaston, Josh Gad as Levon, Emma Thompson as Mrs. Potts, Kevin Kline as Maurice, and Ian McKellen as Cosworth, Aaron McGuire as Lemire. And notice his looks that will be friendly as the Wiley is 26 years. And I was at a kid. I mentioned to my mom and dad, and just went to see it about November 1991 after during the Thanksgiving Day. So I am sure, and I went to the. I was my brother just went. I don't just went up to the born yet, and he's younger at about 26 years. And whether you think about it, thank you for coming in. Okay, mates, don't forget, keep it rigid.